standing at one of my favorite stores. As you know, I always bring my groups here. It's up in the northern part of Israel. But I am with the famous Avner. But tell them what your name means.
My name is Avner, which came from the Bible.
Right?
Which was the chief of staff of King Saul.
Is that amazing? I love that. But also, this is his store. And tell them a little bit about your store, about olives.
Actually, the store is only a small part of this place. We are farmers. We grow some 20,000 olive trees around the Sea of Galilee. And we make on the slopes of the Galilee and the slopes of the Golan. And we make olive oil in our machines that are behind those walls. And we're not jobbers. We do not make olive oil for others. Usually in this business, the jobber will have the machine, invest in the machines, and the growers, the farmers will come to him in line, and one after another he will process their yield.
But you're doing your own olives.
Because I do not spray totally. I'm the most organic thing you ever saw, but I do not certify organic.
Yes.
Because I don't need it. I'm not spraying with approved material. I'm not spraying, period.
Right.
Nor pesticides, neither fungicides, no insecticides, no herbicides. I do not spray herbs. If you come to my fields, my orchards, you will see all green underneath.
That's beautiful.
If you come to most of the olive world, it's all brown because it's sprayed to the last molecule, and it's all what you do when you do that, you'll kill everything.
Well, I was actually explaining to him earlier that I like getting the trio, the ones that have the three flavors. And I'm like the best salesman for you because
we call it the Royal Three.
Because I tell you, I'm your best salesperson. You will know this because all three of them have a different flavor.
Yeah.
And I use each three for a different thing. One for salad, one for cooking, one for dipping. They all have a different rich flavor. And people think that when they take them home, and what happens when they find out I'm coming back here, they send me their order. They want me to bring home cases of it. And one thing I do love about your store is they ship. But my favorite thing, which I told you guys all before, is your skin products. I use especially the under eye. I'm actually 95 years old. Yeah. And it's because I use your under eye cream. That's what I'm saying. We're bathing in this stuff. And they have a bath scrub. Well, tell a little bit about your
So
your
I just want to tell you that the idea is that we actually are kind of artists, okay?
Right.
We make state-of-the-art olive oil. We make skincare, which is fully natural.
And
but this place is about olive know-how.
Right.
We know lots of stuff that other people don't really know, and we added science to that.
I agree.
But this is patented, for example. This is crushed olives with the lemongrass, tea tree, and pine inside as antibacterial device, not as a scent. The scent is good because of that. With the olive pit as the exfoliant. We are the only ones I know
I've never heard of it.
that take the pit out of the olive before making olive oil in one of our varieties.
Okay.
So what you do here look.
Well, I wanted to tell you real quick. My grandkids, when they have really bad chapped lips, I use your lip balm. In 12 hours, or 2 hours, they never even know they had a problem.
There's other things like that. You see, we take this brown stuff, which is actually crushed olives. I do not paint it on purpose. I don't add color.
That's just it.
Yeah, and the olive particles are inside here, the crushed pit.
Right.
And then you go ahead, do it.
Oh, now you do it too.
Yeah.
This is fun.
And you can also,
I
rub
got
your.
a little too much. But
No, it's okay. And you can put it on your rings.
It feels amazing.
And the rings are going to shine.
I feel like I should be going like this.
There is a face one.
I have it. Trust me, if you come to my house, I have all the products.
So you just wash it off, rinse it off, and look at the rings afterwards. Your hands,
so shiny.
In about 3 minutes, her hands is going to feel like silk.
They do. They feel like a bath. I'm telling you, you need to bathe in this stuff.
So we do sometimes. So it's patented. It's one of the things we do. In the olive, one of the most disturbing things is the olive water. It's most of the olive.
Okay.
The water sucks solvents from the olive, all the antioxidants. Too many, too much. Antioxidants are excellent, but not to that amount. Okay, it's like if you take 1 ppm of cyanide, nothing will happen to you. If you take 10 ppm, you die. And here it's not exactly like this, but if you take a little bit, it's okay for you. If you take a lot, no good. When you make olive oil in mills like here, you get tons and tons and tons of the olive water together.
Okay.
So most of the places in the world need to get rid of it. Either if the government is strong enough, then it will go. Yeah. Then they will make them do something with it. If not, they spill it and they serve when the people, when the supervisors don't see, when the inspectors don't see. So what happens here, I wrote a patent on turning the olive water into olive vinegar, which is a no can do, but we found a way to do it.
Right.
And that means that because in order to make from olive water vinegar, I need to oxidize part of it. And it's an antioxidant. How
I've
do you
never
oxidize?
heard this before. This is amazing.
So we make out of it olive vinegar, which is acetic acid 5%.
Right.
And we use that as the ingredients for our house cleaners
Okay.
on one hand. On the other hand, for some of our skincare, mainly the cleansers. Okay? So it's fully natural. So when you wash dishes,
You're not going to get all the dry,
Not-
bad hands.
no,
You're
it's
actually
legit.
getting conditioned.
beautiful stuff.
Wow.
And it's also for dishwasher gel and also for all-purpose stuff.
Okay.
But in a different way of doing it, we do it for the face wash for oily skin and for delicate skin and all kinds of stuff that we do
Wonderful.
for. Yeah. So this is part of what we do. Okay. So let's go.
Wow, I see what
This
you're saying.
everything you see here we make.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So now we're okay, but this was empty until 2 days ago. That's the
Unbelievable.
rehabilitation. It's
Yeah.
good for psoriasis and for the menopause for ladies.
Really?
Yeah, and this is the bestseller in Taiwan because it's feminine cleanser.
Oh wow.
That's for external use. That's for internal use.
Wow.
And here you have baby stuff. You know the baby diaper change
Yes.
and the baby moisturizing oil. And this is foot cream.
Ooh.
And the lip balm and hand
Lip
cream
balm's
and
number
body
one.
butter and body milk, and that's for oily skin for men,
Oh, wow.
for everybody.
Right.
And toners, and that's a delicate cleanser.
Right?
This is I think one of our best
Yeah, I like
selling
this one.
cleansers.
This is the one I'm out of. I'll take it. And then where's
Yeah.
that under eye cream that helps me like look young?
Done.
Ah!
Not this. They have to do it this week. This was the face serum gone.
That's what I came
Today.
here.
Today it's gone.
Right.
Yeah, in the
Today?
morning we had a group here from the States.
Oh no, it's the best one. That's what the rumor's about. Everybody likes that
We'll
one.
send you. So this is moisturizing day cream, this
Okay.
is nourishing night cream. That's with silk.
Yes.
And the eye cream is also with silk.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And this
the
one
night
is
cream.
moisturizing day cream and night cream without silk. That's
Which one?
crazy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So let me ask
The
you.
thing is that in your night routine or day routine, most of the creams they cover your face, they don't go in.
Right, no,
so,
this goes in.
no, so that's covers your skin, doesn't let it breathe. That's not good at night.
Right.
Everything that has to do with olive oil molecules, the molecules are smaller than our pores, so it's absorbed in seconds.
Right.
And then when it goes in, then you can sleep tight, your face can breathe, and that's
Right.
anti-aging.
Wow.
Because when you cover your skin with creams, it's
Right.
aging, not anti.
So if people want to order, you have a online thing, so I can
Yes.
put it down below on my YouTube
Yeah.
channel. People can
We
order.
say we ship all over the world.
Okay, so I'll make sure I put that so you can
Yeah.
order and find things. Especially that eye cream that he's out of right now. I'm gonna get that on there.
Yeah,
I want to get this.
Yeah.
I'm,
I wasn't even aware of that it's all gone.
Well, I'm loading up.
Listen, I had about 10 of them today. I don't know what happened here.
Who?
Then look what you do with this. Look. When we have the, what is here?
Oh, and there's the oil, the
No,
serum.
that's the serum. Look what
I
we do.
love the serum.
We develop something new. Okay?
Right.
Look, you take, this is the night cream silk. Okay?
Okay, that's what I'm getting. Right.
Look
Yeah,
at
do
it.
that, please.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Wait a
Got
second.
it?
Leave it.
I am.
1 sec. Now, I'm adding this. Go
Okay.
straight so it won't
Okay.
spill. Now,
Okay.
mix it
Mix it around.
and then apply it. Now,
Plus, it smells fantastic.
when you've done that and you come with your face like this,
Right.
it's just
Oh.
beautiful.
Look at that. Actually, for an old
In
lady,
seconds,
my
it's
skin
inside.
looks better.
Beautiful
Wow.
stuff. It's
That
good.
is beautiful. He's such a good salesman because now I have to go over and get one of those.
And here is
Where do you see that over there?
what? Those two. One you took one. You took.
Oh, the serum.
No, the serum is gone. I told you, the serum and the face cream this morning gone. Everything. Crazy. We're out of good stuff. Here is
Right.
something new also. I don't know if you know it. This is
No.
hair serum,
Oh, hair serum.
but it's dry. Listen to this.
Okay.
When you go out of the hairdresser,
Okay.
he puts hair serum on your face before you
Right,
go out, so
right.
to protect the skin, the hair from pollution and from sun, which is important.
Right.
But it's always oily.
Right. I know.
Always.
I can't stand it.
Yeah. So then, if you have sun, you can add an egg to it and have an omelet. So in this case,
Right.
this is dry. Look at this
Okay.
thing. Look, it took me 7 years to develop this.
I love this. Okay.
You add it like this, okay?
Okay.
And then you rub it on your. You
Okay.
coat.
What's it for? To help your hair grow or what?
It protects your hair from sun and pollution.
Oh, okay.
It takes care of the split ends,
Oh, I love that.
and it gives you kind of look, a glowy look.
Elvis, baby.
Now touch my hair, you see?
Okay.
Dry.
Oh wow, that is. Oh, that's amazing.
Not oily, not
yeah,
nothing.
it feels fluffy
Yep.
even. Wow,
That's
I love
this thing.
that.
It's a
So
big-
how, are you
big seller
working
here.
like 24 hours a day, or
So
what are
we're
you
starting
doing?
now. We're
How
starting
did
now
they come up
to.
with all these products? So first of all, how did you get into this in the first
סע,
place?
מה, לא נשארו לנו לא קרם עיניים ולא שיער?
How did you get involved in this? How did you get started in this industry?
I'll explain one
Okay,
second.
go
והן עושות את זה עכשיו? הן מטפלות בזה?
סרום אין להם חומרים, קרם עיניים הם אסור.
אסור או אסור? כי היא רוצה קרם עיניים, אני נותנת להם. יש, תסתכלי.
So good.
Maybe there's eye cream.
Oh yes, acids. There's one in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
So okay, so tell me, how did you get started in this unbelievable industry that is one of a
Well,
kind?
the true story is
Yeah.
that the hospital, the closest hospital here, you have to blame him. Why is that?
Okay.
It's because my wife tried to get me admitted to the mental health division here in the hospital, and she failed. So I built this building instead.
Did you really?
Yeah.
To keep her busy? Where's your wife? We better ask her. Let's see if that's a true story.
It's not a true story, but
It's a good thing to go with.
it's almost
It's a
almost
good thing to go with.
She said, "You don't build this building. We need to hospitalize you." And I said, "Okay," and I built it here. That's right.
So what? Oh wow! You guys look at this. There she is right there. Is that beautiful? Their packaging is stunning too. Everything in here makes beautiful gifts. This is where I get my olive oil and all my skin products. I can't wait for them to get the other stuff in. Too. It's amazing.
I think they're filling now. This, you know what they're doing? I drink.
Wow.
So she said, "Come in 1 minute. I'll give you one."
Oh wow.
Without nothing on
So
it.
how long have those two worked for you? Probably a long time. They
she
seem like they
is.
know.
She's working more than me.
No, really? She looks
She's
like she
coming.
knows what she's
gonna
doing.
give you one.
What? Wow. Wow, thank you. Oh my gosh, dude, my own private jar of ice cream.
You see, we didn't make it enough to.
It's still warm.
It's still warm, and we didn't put the labels.
The
in
label, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my
let's go
gosh.
back, yeah.
Okay, this is private. This is called connections.
A normal lady and man, if she comes to her husband and say, "I'm going to work, okay, and I want you to make a cake," and she leaves him the recipe how to make a cake, and she comes back after a day of work. If she finds a cake, she's lucky. In most cases, she won't find a cake at all. Maybe if the husband is talented, she'll find a cake that you can look at it, but you don't want to eat it. And then she says, "Move aside," and she makes her own cake, and then you get a cake. And that's the difference between normal stuff and between art. That's her art. They know how to do it. In this case, when you do skincare that is fully natural and that is not chemical, you need the touch, you need the feeling of the material, you need to be an artist, you need to know what you're doing. So she is, and all the team here is. Now, the problem is that it's not enough for me. It wasn't enough. So I invested here from 2008 until today. I would estimate in the area of $2 million in research and development. And we developed lots of stuff. So we developed the olive vinegar, which is actually the olive water saved. We don't spill a molecule. We don't send a molecule to the ground with everything here. And we make the olive wash and exfoliate. And we know how to make house cleaners from olive material that is fully natural. More natural than any cleaner that you would know in the market. And we make skincare that, of course, in the skincare we have some pieces of research that are added together. So it's some kind of a combination of art and science. Like we upgraded from only art to art and science. And we have found many, many things. For example, I'll give a sample. My team here found that in the last year, the olive leaves narrowed. All the olive trees here, the olive leaf was narrowed. Why? Could it be because overheating, because some kind of global warming? Could be, or direct screening. Maybe the ozone, there's a problem and you have more ultraviolet. I don't know what that's, we're not protected from. And what happens is that the olive leaves shrink a little bit, probably because the trunk has enough sun, it doesn't need them. But for us it's bad because the olive leaf need to be white to collect CO2 and to produce O2 and to send the CO2, which is actually greenhouse gases, down to its roots, release it under the ground and bury it for us. So this is a change in the world. We're following it, but it's part of the science. And in the olive oil itself, you have a few polyphenols, antioxidants. The antioxidants serves as a free radical scavenger. And the free radical is what kills us. What gives us all the inflammation, all the problem, all the cardio problems, kills cells in our brain, all this stuff. So the antioxidants, we need them in our diets to protect us. Could come from olive oil, could come from pomegranate, could come from 1 glass of red wine a day, can be from 4 dates. Dates are beautiful for that. That's the best thing there is. And maybe parsley and coriander and all this stuff. But it's not enough. Okay, so this is part of it. So one of the antioxidants has endless amounts of academic researches about it that say that it has to do everything with everything of our health. From osteoporosis to problems in liver, fatty liver, DNA protection, brain protection, inflammation solving, muscle inflammation for those who bike too much, all kind of things like that. There's a list that doesn't end, and so that's in that material. So this is part of what we did here in the R&D. We researched it, we studied it. Now, these days I'm adding a new feature which is not yet in the market. We're doing it here, and that is bringing an extract of real mushrooms that grow in Israel that will go together with the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf have 10 times more antioxidants than the olive oil.
Okay, that's
So you have to distill it. So we distill it and we take it, and then we are adding to it some kind of a mushroom extract that we developed.
So
You can't
what
see
will
it.
the mushroom do? What will that?
Mushrooms apparently mushrooms are everywhere, and
Okay.
lately people came to understanding that mushrooms they have all kind of qualities in them that we're just now starting to understand. So the psilocybin, for example, the one that is a psychotreatment, the American government stopped the research of that 30 years ago, and now they're starting to go back to it.
Right.
Here we have a specific institute that is studying only mushrooms,
Okay.
and I finance part of their research.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So this is, and then we are taking the results, which are the extracts.
Incorporating it with your thing.
Excuse me?
And incorporating it with the olive leaves.
Yeah. So we have all kind of good stuff in it that is stuff that we need for the skin. So that's, I mean, what I meant to tell you is that besides the fact that we grow olives in the Holy Land,
Right.
which olive trees grow here for 6,000 years. So you have olive practices, olive farming practices. I don't need a father and son to come and tell me. It's in the region. You know how to grow it. I mean, if you try to ruin the life of an olive tree, he won't let you. I mean, the
Comes
olive
back.
tree is smarter than the farmer.
That's right.
So you need just to listen to it and let it work.
And it's,
I
it's
never
the most
spray.
biblical tree.
Yeah, and I never spray. Never,
Yeah.
ever, nothing. So because I believe that when you spray in order to get rid of one kind of problem, you actually kill other good things that bring to another 10 things. And that's how the chemical companies are living. They're all the time happy that they gave us something to kill what they can come and solve. And that's how they get rich.
Well, that is true.
I mean, unicorns, one after another, for
Yeah.
killing our life.
That is so true. So on your olive oil, I'm going to show you on your olive oil, you have like 3 different kinds, like the
We have 3 different blends that
blends.
we do.
That's right. Explain
One
that.
of them is green olives. That means 4 varieties. We don't let them blacken up. That means that they're unripe, strong, bittery. Then you have 4 varieties that we make out of them black olive. I mean, 4 varieties that we let them blacken so that it's black olives. Black olives are ripe olives. Then the taste is much more mild, much more nicer. It's good for everything. It's
Right.
it's not that one is for this, one is for that.
No, they all have a
It's,
different.
you can take any olive oil you want and use
Right.
it for everything you want,
Right.
cooking or salads or whatever. And then we have one that is made without the pit. We're the only ones that I know. Might be people that separate the pit, and maybe someone knows how to do it, but they don't do it. We do it for specific reasons here in Israel, and we have a blend that makes olive oil without the pit, meaning without the pit oil. In the pit there is no olive oil.
So what's that blend called? Is that the?
It's called tabcha.
Oh, that's copper. Yeah.
It's tabcha, kursi, betzaida. Betzaida is the
Yeah.
green, Kulsi is the black.
Right.
Where our trees are.
Right. See the trees, because the trees bring in a different flavor from that environment, right?
So we know because when we use a blend of 4, we compensate by our taste in the difference in the taste from every variety, because olive oil is never the same year after year, because it had different rain and different temperatures and stuff.
Yes.
So by mixing 4, we add a little bit more of that, a little bit of that, so you always stay with the taste that you knew and you wanted.
Yes.
That's what we do.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna go look at olive oil
So
right now.
let's say that there's 2 contradictions here. So it's art and science, and their tradition, farming tradition, and innovation, which kind of contradicts, but it goes together nice.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the olive oil.
Yeah, go ahead.
Friend.
So
Okay, go ahead.
this is olive oil that is made with fruit, but it's like flavored. But there's a difference between how we do it and how it's done usually.
Okay.
Usually you go to the chemical companies and you buy tastes, molecules of taste that are synthetic. Okay. This one we take fresh garlic or fresh basil or fresh lemon, and we mix them together with the olives. But we need about 30 kilos of garlic
Wow.
with 1 kilo of olives. Then you get the extra virgin olive oil with extra virgin lemon peel oil, the essential, not the juices. Same thing here. And then what you have is it's more expensive dramatically. I mean double, but it's crazy
It's
stuff.
amazing.
Crazy stuff. Here, this is the garlic. You can try
Okay.
it.
This is the one that's in the bottle versus the
No, you can have
All
it
the
in
same?
both. Yeah,
Okay.
and this is look at the color of the
Look at the
basil.
beautiful color.
The basil, and that's the lemon.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
1 second.
Yes, beautiful.
Here, that's
Oh,
try it here.
look at you, you're all ready.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
concentrate people. And here we also add the hyssop to it.
Try this one on the end. See this one?
This is hyssop. You remember hyssop?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
Now here is the olive oil without the
I
pit.
love all three.
This is the olive oil without the pit.
Okay.
You're gonna try it. And that's the olive oil from black olives.
Oh my gosh, we're getting spoiled today, you guys.
And that's the one made from
Oh, I
green
love
olives.
that one.
That's the best.
I love that one. Of course, I would say that. That's my husband.
And the most expensive.
That's my husband. He says I always do that.
Yeah.
And so, what's the name of this one, just so I know?
This is tabcha.
Okay, tap.
And that is kulsi, and this is betsaida. That's the lowest in
Okay.
price, only because the tree is fuller with the olives.
Right.
Here we already lost half of the tree because we let it ripen.
Right.
This one we lose 20% olive oil because there's no pit.
Right.
Because what makes the olive oil is the pit digging into the flesh of the olive. That's what.
Right.
So if you don't have the pit crushing of the pit, you don't have what to take the olive oil out.
So, which one do you use with this? Is this the same?
The basil?
Yeah, the basil.
I use that on, let's say, if I make caprese,
Okay.
then I put this because it has to do with basil.
Right. It's
And
wonderful.
this I add, so we
I
go
love
together.
I love the hyssop.
We go on this.
Right? Oh, I'm gonna try it. Oh, look at this. Okay. I love it.
Like it?
And I was even telling them, every time I come here, is this true? That your staff always treats my people like $1 million. And you can ask them, I said that in the
I
car.
hope so.
I said, everybody's always treated nice here.
Wow.
Always. And that's really important. Sorry, I'm talking to
If they
mouth.
won't, I'll treat them like criminals.
But that's really important to me for you guys, because when I represent myself, and I want to make sure you guys also are excited to come here. And I can tell you, every time I bring you guys here, you're always excited. Well, I want to say thank you for having us. You spoiled me rotten. Thank you so much, and I hope to get you guys here next year.